God bless everyone. We had our minute of silence. It is March 6th, 2026. Thank you, Lord, for the whole universe. God is within us, all around us. And I appreciate all your perspectives, wisdom, and all your love. Let's begin this. Hello, Fino, Dino. God is everything. Okay. A lot of people lie to themselves. And a lot of people lie to the world. That's why you don't meet real people. Okay. And that's why you don't get along with some people. It's why you don't want to be around some people. Hello, Sabu. Hello, Billy. Are you familiar with neem oil? Yeah, I know about neem. And I'm pretty sure I've got neem oil before. Master Roshi. I forget who that is. Jesus is king. Yeah, he's really the only king that I've ever heard about. Yeah, never even really heard of any other kings. And if I have, I don't really remember their names. Okay. I might be a king. You look very unkept. Maybe that's the way I'm trying to look. Yeah. Make known the mystery. Everything in your life is for you to get to know God. To get to know the meaning of life. Because if you don't know the meaning of life, then how could you ever live life? Yeah. So ask your questions down below. You're not as beautiful as you think. Well, that's just something that you're thinking about, Scott. Yeah. I could never care what you think because that's in your head, on your mind. Yeah. The only thing that actually matters is your connection to all of life. What's going on in your mind and how you feel. Yeah. Hello, Luke. Why does life have to have a meaning? It doesn't. But most people want one. Yeah, thank you, Scott. Yeah. I don't know why you think I'm beautiful. You're the one who said it. Yeah, thank you back, True Bane. Thank you. I mean, looks are just the surface of any human being. Hello, Pondrick. Projection is hell of a drug. Thank you, Luke. Do you live in Canada? No. Lord, have mercy on us. Forgive all those who sin. And teach them the lesson. The whole reason you're here is either to experience life or learn a lesson. You look like a regular guy. Does your life have meaning? Not in words. I can be from Iran. Why do you think I'm depressed? Our desire for meaning isn't proof of one, though. Just like a fancy word a lot of people like to say, wubba lubba. And what someone else's desire has really nothing to do with your desire. So it doesn't mean anything to you. It looks like Pennsylvania. Israel Greatest Hits album. God bless you all. The whole entire world. What you'll find out is everything in your life is connected. to everybody and everything. And you may not find this out, but the realest thing to know is that you are the best feeling in the world. So being alive is the best thing to feel. No one can do this or get this for you. And there's nothing outside of feeling alive. The way you look. Yeah, but maybe I look this way on purpose. Once I met God one-on-one, I started to have a different outlook on life. Yeah, because God is an individual experience. Even if everybody met God in a group, it would still be an individual experience. Yeah, because it is between you and all of life. So when you recognize life, when you recognize God, it only happens when you recognize. My desires don't mean anything to me. And Jesus and whoever you talk to, they recognize this themselves, and they were trying for you to recognize God, all of life. My desires don't mean anything to me. And that's a really good way to have it, the new kid in town. Hello, Marguerite Bedford. I never heard of GTSY, but I kind of picked it up. It reminds me of Gatsby, the Great Gatsby. I think life is functionally meaningless, but that's the beauty of life. It'd be nice if I had something to read the comments. Well, the only real function of life would be for to interpret it, would be to feel it. Okay. And then it would tell you what you want to do. So life is the same as God. And feeling your life, not thinking about it, would be the uttermost thing you can do. Yeah. If we all just nut walking around. Yeah. I don't think everybody's nut walking around. Most people think they have to do something, or they're just always thinking. That's more so what's going on. Yeah. Hello, Duty. Nice to see you here. Aria's a beautiful, beautiful name. Happy birthday to Aria. God bless you guys. I support Iran. When you meet God, everything seems irrelevant but understood. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Goo Pinder. Is a dog's life worth more than yours? It depends on who you ask. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, Israel always seems to be in a battle. I think they need to stop battling. Yeah, so that's my take on Israel. This this is something that's been going on for like what, 2,000 years, if not longer. Don't know the Pallier yet. Some type of like psychedelic. Yeah, most people approach life as they're trying to get something out of it. You are life. The greatest thing you can do is get over all your emotions and all your negativities. Most people can't do that. But it's actually easy. It's easy as is. So all the things you don't like in your life are trying to show you that you can do whatever you want and trying to get you to the things you do like. So it's Aria. Nice. Hello, Stephen Randall. Michael Wardwell, that's very early. You don't have to tell me the details, Danny, but I'm so thankful that happened. Yeah, and God's not just in your life. He is life. Okay? And you can feel this. This is the confirmation. You can dwell in this everlasting presence. And you can also think about him. Okay. You can also get there logically, but ultimately you're going to want to feel it. But most people can't get there logically. So that's the problem. Yeah, but God is right here. Everybody, this is, yeah, it's kind of like blatant and so obvious. But you are in somewhere. Okay, we don't need to put a name to it, but you can actually feel the place that you're in. All right, you're actually in an of life, and you're in the body of Christ. We're all in this together, conjoined. It looks separated, but it feels connected. Yeah. It's actually beyond thoughts and ideas. Yeah. So there is no separation between you and life and you and God. Your thinking is the separation of why you don't feel God. You actually don't have to think. All the time we always think we have to think more. But actually, when you stop, this is when this becomes clear. The colonial state of Israel. Hello, Fino Dino. You can't get over your emotions. Anytime you experience emotion, you're experiencing emotion that you experienced before. So why would you experience something over and over and over and over and over and over again? So anytime that you've been angry, it doesn't matter what you're angry about. You've been angry before and you know how it felt. Yeah. So you actually can rise above all your emotions by simply becoming aware of when the emotion is going on. This happened to me a long time ago. Then I realized, oh, I don't need to be angry. And then I was never angry again. God, my syllabus isn't done. That sounds super long. Well, being here will lower your cortisol. My favorite cereal, I used to love like Crave, chocolate Crave. You know, I sometimes really like Raisin Bran. And not always though. I didn't eat that a lot. I used to eat like a lot of Cocoa Pebbles too. Fruity Pebbles. Thank you. Unknown but exists. Yeah. But believing in him is when you really have a believe in him. And then you actually start to feel the connection. Because the funny thing is this is eternal life. Yeah. It's not a thought about it. It's more so when you sink in and you feel it. That's how you would know it. And you are life. What happens when we die? Well, when you feel the life inside of you, then you know what happens and nothing happens. The only time something happens when you die is if you're not residing with God right now, or yeah, you're not residing with life, your inner being. You wake up 3 a.m. every day. Nice. Nice. There's nothing logical, but this isn't superstition. Yeah, there's no logic for sure. And we've all had miracles in our life. We just don't see them. Yeah. If I tell a joke to somebody, they may get mad. If I tell that same joke to somebody else, they may have a ball and think it's funny. Yeah, champ, I don't really eat cereal anymore. And I can't. But cereal, because I can't drink and eat at the same time. But cereal used to be one of my favorite foods. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Some people do that. And we're here to break that paradigm. That's exactly right, Michael Wardwell. Yeah. So that's a good point. Drew or Dree. So God goes beyond our logic. So God is stillness, the representation of stillness. If we can just see without thinking, then you'll see God. You have to have a still body and mind for you to realize God. Yeah. I'm not making sense at all. I feel like I'm making the most sense I've ever made. Yeah, it's like a spiritual umbilical cord. That's exactly what it's like. And the actual umbilical cord that happens is the same with the spiritual one. Yeah. So the planet that we're in is kind of like a womb. You get birthed into here. Okay. But it's the same thing when you come out the mother. You get birthed into here. Observers of creation. That sounds like really nice. Thank you. It's it's sounds like a rock band. Woo! His hair, why would he make sense right now? I'm trying to look like this. Maybe if you travel across the world, you would meet some other people that look a little different than you. You consider an Eastern philosophy with limited view of Western religion. I have no labels, and everything's connected. You can't get outside of disconnection, because our whole reality is like that finger thing where you put your fingers in. Yeah, it may loosen up, break up a little part seemingly, but it's all connected. You cannot disconnect from it. Only by being ignorant and thinking that you're not connected and separated. I don't want to think at all, team. I don't want to think at all, team. Yeah. Thinking is the actual brain farting. Emotions develop. And what happens when you get over the emotion? What's the pinnacle? That's beautiful, Danny. Decided he was worthy enough to broadcast to the world. Sure. Have you risen above happiness? In a way, I've been happy most of my life, majority of it. I can't get more happy, or if I do experience happiness, and I have many times, it's the same as any time that I've been happy. I'm experiencing the same happiness again and again. No matter what I'm doing and how it's coming about. But you are happiness, Waba Laba. Luba. Your natural being is childlike. In the Sanskrit language, sin was emotions, which makes complete sense, right? We're all teaching it, most of us. Hello, Damon Shoots. Hello, Dawn's Pitch. Michael Wardwell, I'm doing it in person too. So, yeah, you get the best of both worlds. Thank you. Handle, I'm working right now. Hello, Dragonfly. I love dragonflies. What is full of carcinogenics? Hello, Earth Angel. I swear I don't eat cereal for years. That's what you're talking about, cereal? How do we know there are miracles going on around us? Just see. Stop being descriptive. Just see it. Without thinking about it. You'll see the biggest miracle of your life. You think you'll be able to tell somebody about it? You think they'll be able to understand it? Yeah. Hello, Jason. No, Michael Wardwell. Yeah, I mean, my stomach's, yeah, it's completely got messed up from malnutrition from the vegan diet. Hello, George. Yeah, peace is who you are, Stefan. You have to get through all these emotions to become this peacefulness. Yeah, making peace with wildlife, James. I was never the big fan of cinnamon toast crunch. Hello, Chelsea Damon Shoots. Lord have mercy on us. Yeah, take full accountability, Earth Angel. Yeah. Perception is everything. Thank you for posting that. Reality is the creator's mind. Yeah, every breath is a miracle window. Tomorrow will never come. You make your tomorrow. I don't. Neeks, I don't. I don't believe they coexist. Hey, man, let's get some beer. Jess MT. I was born in 1994. No, Neeks. Yes, but I want you to look without calling it whatever you want to call it. I want you to see you in a clear view with stillness, with nothing on your mind. To recognize the real you. The Bible puts a lot of dogma into the world. Yeah, people like to be refer to something they don't that they don't really have no experience about. So a lot of people can, it's not even just, it's beyond the Bible. A lot of people say things, which is good, but they don't actually live it. Yeah. It's like saying I had the best trip in Jamaica, but I've never been to Jamaica. So it's, yeah. They tell you to go to hell. Yeah, someone telling you go to hell, it's actually funny, like as in a joke. But no one in the world has the right to tell you to go to hell. Yeah, who has the jurisdiction to do that? The truth is more profound than any book I've ever read. Yeah, Damon Shoots. Thank you. It's hard. I mean, it can be hard to realize God. because people think they know, or they keep referring to something, but it's actually they are it. They're a part. You're Evalenchus. Stella, I don't know what that means. Yeah, Michael Wardwell, that's true about people's bad energies and poisons. I mean, another Bible basher. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. I fully appreciate the Bible. How to differentiate between good and evil. The mind type characteristics and behaviors, yeah. Hello, Derek. Hello, Emmanuel. Thank you, George Lord. Thank you, Earth Angel. Yeah. The sin Drew, sin is the thought. So you're always connected to God. It's a sin to not feel the connection. Yeah. So if you don't feel the connection to all of this, to who you are, well, obviously that's some sort of problem. Yeah. Yeah, people like to argue because they like to argue. It's uh Dre, it is the spirit of God. Yeah, I mean, inner being was just a word that I used. It's, yeah. I use different words all the time. Thank you all for being here. Whether the creator's dreams are. Yeah, yeah, it's too much to like really think about, Jason. It's funny because all the miracles that have happened in our life, the thing is, all the good stuff that happens in your life, you just kind of like move on right after it happens. You do, because you don't. If I asked you, oh, tell me all the good things that happen in your life, you might you're not gonna. There's only gonna be a few maybe. But if I ask you, tell me all the bad things that happen in your life, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this happened and this happened. You take so much just so much correlation and pride almost. Yeah. You're not crazy. The Book of Thomas. Well, enlightenment can't be explained because it's what you are. It's a feel. It's the feel of life. It would be rhetorical to explain the feel of life to somebody. Because it's what they are. Shout out from Virginia. Thank you, Derek. One of my good friends are from Virginia. I'm from Pennsylvania. Exactly, Earth Angel. No matter what you do and what's going on, you can always feel your connection to divine source. Hello from China. Hello, Joanne Westween. Hello, Camlo. Tell us about Jeffrey Epstein and magic. I don't know about their magic. Also, I don't study that. And the only way to really know about it would be me actually doing it. And I would feel bad from doing it because I already know. They are just not acknowledging how they feel. You're not crazy. The Bible is real. God bless you. I'm glad you found Jesus. That's true, Michael. Thank you, caveman. I won't take them. I've never seen them. Yeah, we come empty into this world. You're not taking anything with us. And I made a YouTube post about that yesterday, but I guess no one really seen it. I'm stupid. Thank you. Yeah, time travel. It repeats itself. It's like a cycle. So God knows everything that's going to happen. God is everything. You're thankful for the bad things. Amen. They are drunk in the self of the ego. Yes, Jason. Yeah. We're a part of the creator. God bless you. I hope you get the job at the big company Even if you don't, though you may feel sad or disappointed, God has something better for you. Hello, Milo Kahuli. Yeah, I mean, the desires of the flesh is what keeps you here. Yeah. Does your view of God change over time? Before, I didn't really have a view of God. I would say it gets more expansive, and it just more so relates to everything. So God is all there really is. It's getting better every day, Eco. Thank you, Victor. You're just an atheist with extra steps? I wouldn't say that. Is my mind straight? How could I prove that to you? And what does that mean? Yeah, Michael Wardwell. When you were 2 years old. Your water bottle is not God? Maybe to you. How do you think it got here? What intelligence made that? Where did that intelligence come from? Yeah. And the stuff in the water bottle actually keeping you alive. So that has to be alive in life. Abortion is child sacrifice? Why do you have such a thing with abortion, Victor? To let you know something, that before, some people that were in tribes and didn't have hospitals, so tribes all over the world, they all knew there was a creator too. You wouldn't really know unless you were with them. But sometimes they kill the baby before it comes out. Some of these tribes have a baby. It's literally ugly, sick, or maybe they don't want it. So they'll literally throw the baby away. Yeah. So that's something they do and used to do. Yeah, they don't talk about the lost years of Jesus, and that's the most peculiar thing at all. Yeah, somebody was. Yeah, Michael Wardwell. Yeah, the self shrank. That's beautiful, Damon Shoots. There is no real you. there's just your thoughts. So you identify you, because you are life, by the thoughts you're having. But when your thoughts change, or when there's no thoughts going on, then the real you pops up. It's like a mirror. You can't really describe it, but there's nothing on your mind, and you're free, ultimately. So the only reason that you exist, funny enough, is because you identify with a thought. You tell me you exist without telling me in your thought. Should God conform to our will? It works together. I would say conform to God's will. Reality is already telling you what it wants you to do. You already know what you want to do. What's the problem? People aren't doing what they want to do. So I have to assist them. Your dreams, yeah, you don't really have dreams, Jason. Yeah. Yeah. They're not yours. Think about the Bible. Yeah. Most people, again, Michael Wardwell, these people, they've never really got outside and traveled. Thank you, Earth Angel Daughter. Yeah, women seem to naturally know that best. Yeah. What women are perceived, and they have a perception because they're a mother, that they feel they have a sixth sense. It's also why they're emotional. Okay. But it's actually, they feel. It's because they carry the baby in the womb too. Men, we kind of like have the opposite of that. So women naturally have this begotten feel in them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's scroll up. We don't need to go outside and travel. I mean, that's true maybe to you, but there's people that are very judgmental and they need to go see the world. That's, yeah. To open up their mind to God. Well, God helps you. Yeah, I mean, God is the one that makes everything happen. So whatever plans that you do happen, it's through his free will. Repeats, not request. Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't call myself God, and I don't like to say that. Like I know other people say that, Randy. So it's just a play on words because you're living in God right now. The maximum aliveness is right here. But everybody may take a different path to get there. Hello, Melbourne. Thank you, Active. What's the debate, Terry? Some people do feel ridicule. Yeah, so there's really no answer for who created God. We answered this, but it was all life was always alive. God was always alive. That's all we know. And it was always here before everything else. And everything came out of it. So everything came out of life. God. Yeah. We talked about it last night, Man Steel. We're preaching all of them. Yeah. I don't really like to say I preach, but we're preaching all of them, Terry. Well, Dre, that's what God does. Yeah, that's what Jesus was teaching. Yeah. God is beyond a religion. It belongs to all creation. Yeah, I mean, that's why if you, like I said, go outside and you study other ancient cultures, don't just study your own religion, study other religions, and then all the ancient cultures, what they believe in. And then you will see, if you're not a nuisance, you will see that, oh, they all have similar things. So that was the whole point of going out and traveling the world. But nowadays you don't really have to go out. You have books and technology. It's the greatest time to be alive right now. In your life, in your moment, you're connected to all of this. I want you to see this and feel this. Prophet Muhammad told us to stop if Satan. Well, I don't know that, LM. That's what he said. Self-enlightenment is not what true Christianity to follow Jesus and deny self. That's what self-enlightenment, that's what enlightenment is to deny yourself and pick up the cross. That hello, Adam Sanchez. Yeah, tell me about time. How would you tell me about time? I could never really perceive it. 5 minutes ago, how could you explain 5 minutes ago to me? As in the time duration, not what happened. You're not crazy, the world is. Hello, Goblin Life. I love all you guys. And I want you to feel this pure sweetness inside of you. See, I recognize that this was inside of me after conquering all my problems and conquering all my emotions. And then eventually I found God's pure love. And now I just want you to recognize it in yourself. I think it's beyond humans to ever know if God is even real. Well, again, that's just all up in your ideas. You can feel the source, the living life that runs through you, Christ running through you. You can actually feel this. Yeah. Getting a real Jim Jonestown Cultish vibe. Thank you. Coming back to hit me some more, Paul. God is clarity. It doesn't follow human logic, man steel. God is beyond the brain. Yeah. And God just always was. He didn't create himself. Yeah. As in God. That's true faith. Yeah, Tim H. We are just expressions of God. That's really what emotions are, and any statues that you see. Yeah, God is so much bigger than we think. Thank you, Faith. It's the feel of life. The feel of life is pure. It's pure happiness. Okay. Someone would call it joy. It's same thing. It's when you feel the pure love. Because who you are the feel of you are pure love, the feel of it. So just imagine yourself abiding in pure love. It's very deep. Thank you, Randy. Yeah. Yeah, so when Jesus comes back, I'm sorry, Kensha. Well, is there any way I can help you out? Yes, it is apple juice, what I've been drinking. Yeah. Yes. Transcendental vibrational frequencies. Yeah, everything passed down before it was written down, which can get mistranslated. Everything was passed down orally. This is why the best secrets in the world they were passed down orally, verbally. That's just how it always is, because you can't trust someone with any books of information. It could fall into the wrong hands. The OG consciousness. I've never heard someone say that. It's funny. Yeah, it's a vibrational frequency. That's why when you hear music, you're not really listening to it. Like, it's kind of like an egotistical thing if you listen to it and try to decipher. Music is it's a feel. So when you hear bass, when you hear just the bass, you don't really hear it. You feel it. Do you not? Thank you, Earth Angel. And we're about to get out of here. Yeah, women are amazing. Yeah. Prophets are just people who gain enlightenment and spread awareness. I would say so. But yeah. The devil said you could be like God. Okay. I'm not sure Prophet Muhammad said whatever you think God is. Time is a man-made concept. Hello, you are you, I am I. Yeah, it's Mishi, it's Meishe. I'm gonna scroll up to the top because I feel like I'm behind. Yeah, I mean, I think music is sometime. I mean, it depends on the person. So I haven't really listened to any music. I was making some music yesterday. And in the future, I'll probably be trying to play an instrument again.